After 2 weeks of non-stop exploring Iran, this Middle Eastern country has quickly become one of my favorites in the world. This trip has been eye-opening and life-changing in every way imaginable.
So when you're walking around this place, it's like a maze. All the little rooms and alleyways, you don't know where to go.
It didn't take long for me to realize that all stereotypes about Iran are false. This country is not what you hear about on TV. It's exactly the opposite. From the ancient history to the smiling faces and everything in between, here are 7 things I love most about Iran. 1. Iranian wrestling. Dاشtney is the name of this sport, which is a well-known Persian tradition. It's basically an old system to train Iranian warriors by using a combination of martial arts and strength training while a guy beats the drum. Watching this was one of the more interesting things I've witnessed, and I'll never forget it. 2. Caravanserais.
Alright, we just pulled up to our caravanserai to stay for the night.
These are former roadside places to sleep for travelers and merchants, and today, thousands of them can be found all over Iran. You could think of a caravanserai as the oldest form of a hotel, and we had the opportunity to sleep in one
in the middle of the desert.
3. The people. I cannot mention the beauty of Iran without talking about its people. They are the kindest, most humble and hospitable humans that reside on our planet. It's one of the very few places I've been where they simply want to get to know you instead of getting inside your wallet. I feel so comfortable that I could easily live here.
So how do you say hello?
Salam.
Salam.
Khubi means how are you?
Salam khubi.
4. Ancient history. Iran is home to one of the world's oldest civilizations dating back 40,000 years. It has been incredible to learn about Persia's history from our G-Adventures guide, Amin.
Hey guys!
As we visited many historical sites. From the rise of the Persian Empire with Cyrus the Great to the unique Zoroastrian religion and Islamic influence from the 7th century, there is so much to discover in this vast land. 5. Persepolis.
Persepolis was used as a very ceremonial capital for Persian kings.
The best and most famous historical site in Iran, and my personal favorite, was Persepolis. Dating back to 518 BC, Persepolis was the capital of the Achaemenid Empire, and it's still remarkably intact, to the point of extremely detailed inscriptions on the stone. I don't know how this place is not a 7 wonder of the world. 6. Lamb kebabs. I've hardly talked about Persian food because I'm too obsessed with the people and history of Iran, but I'd like to tell you that it's delicious. Most dishes have a combination of rice with meat, vegetables, nuts, and fruit.
Pomegranate stew.
The flavorings include saffron, lime, cinnamon, and parsley. My favorite Iranian dish, and the one that I ate almost every day, was the lamb kebab. 7. Persian gardens. Despite 2/3 of Iran being covered in desert, somehow people were able to build the most amazing green gardens hundreds of years ago. In fact, the gardens of Iran are so impressive that they are listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
As you can see, my love for Iran is getting stronger by the day.
I cannot stress how happy I am in this country,
And I will definitely be back here again soon. If you have any questions about Iran, please comment them below or stay tuned for my upcoming Q&A. I'm Drubinski, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.